Hey guys, today we will be walking through the port at Juneau, Alaska, our first stop on the Royal Caribbean Ovation of the Seas. Guys, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel and check out my cruising playlist if you love cruising. I have all kinds of tips, packing tips, and what I've recently been doing is stopping at the on port excursion pop-up booths so that I can get details about how much the port excursions actually cost. So I've been trying to make sure I have some time to do this for you guys, but it's also information that I'm always searching for when I'm seeing the prices of the excursions on board the ship. I'm always curious of how much things cost at the port because every time I get off the cruise, I always see the port excursions, but you don't want to wait till the last minute, especially if it's not going to be a considerably less price. So I always end up booking them on the ship, but this time I did at least want to get some information so that I know for next time if I ever go on this cruise again. And also for you guys, if you're wondering if you can book excursions off of the ship, what they are, and about how much they cost. Let's take a look at this beautiful port. You can walk from the ship right to town, and as you can see across the water, there's just so much stuff just steps away from the ship. What I did every stop on this cruise, I got off early, about 7:30. I walked around wherever I could walk from the ship, and then I came back to the ship to get ready for my excursion. So this was a good way for me to walk around the port, see the port, and then go on an excursion. Because as you guys know, sometimes the cruise ship excursions will take up all of the time that you have off of the ship before the ship leaves, and you don't really have time to do a lot of other things. On this Alaskan cruise, I was sure to book my excursions later, like 10, 11, so that I had time to go look at each port. So that was actually pretty cool, and I'm glad that I did that because I really enjoy walking around and seeing things on foot, not just hopping in the bus and traveling to one of the destinations. It's easier to see more on foot. With that said, I did do 2 excursions at this stop, the Mendenhall Glacier and whale watching. I will be uploading a video of that excursion, actually both of them combined. I might put both of them together so you guys can see how it was. That was a pretty expensive excursion, and had I have to do it again, I probably would skip out on the whale watching part because they guarantee that you'll see a whale. However, you might just see the tail of a whale, some spouts of the whale. It wasn't an abundance of whales. It was nice to see more of Alaska from the water because we were going through all these mountains and we saw more glaciers. So that part was really nice. But as far as the whale watching, that was not really worth the price. I would have definitely preferred to book that off of the ship where it was cheaper and still be able to go around that part of Alaska on the boat in the water. So I'm sure there are times when there are more whales and more wildlife in the water. But what I will say is I saw more dolphins and whales and wildlife while on the actual cruise ship. The cruise ship will be cruising through these Alaskan waters very slow, and the whales and the wildlife get really close to the ship. Like I saw families, like 6 or 7, like groups of whales. Like it wasn't just one. I saw more whales on the pool deck or the top deck or even on my balcony of the cruise ship than I did going on this whale watching tour. So keep that in mind, guys. You will see whales either way. Just don't be cooped up on the boat. Be near the windows, be outside, and you will see some whales, especially in the morning and even in the afternoon. And actually, I don't know if I saw them later in the evening. I felt like I was watching the sunset and I saw some whales swimming right next to the ship, and I was just so shocked that they were so close But on one of my previous cruises, I did a galley tour, and they mentioned that they chop up all the food really finely, the leftover food, and they release it into the ocean for the wildlife. So that is probably why the wildlife was swimming so close to the ship. Not sure, but that's just what I gather. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy this video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you do. Be sure to thumbs up this video. And be sure to check out my cruising playlist, guys. I'm always adding to it. I have so much footage of different cruises that I still need to add. I'm always trying to upload as much as possible. But I've really fallen in love with cruising, and I just enjoy all of it. But I also want to be sure that I'm getting out good information to people, especially things that I wish I knew, and I don't want to have to search so many different places or look for so many different types of videos on YouTube to find it. I think there's just practical stuff people want to know. How's the food at certain places? How they can save money on cruise excursions, and then maybe some of the events on the ship. I haven't gotten around to reviewing things that I actually do and enjoy on the ship yet, but I do plan on making some of those videos as well, because some of these cruises have blown me away, and some of them were just like mediocre, and I felt like for the price, there should have been more. So I need to be better about making those review videos. I did finally do one for this cruise though, for my Alaskan cruise. So that is already on my channel. It is called Alaskan Cruise Excursions, Tips and Reviews. And then I also have one, or did I? Oh God. Well, I'm looking at my channel right now and I don't see it. So I might have to upload that one, because I definitely made that video and I wanted to upload it. So I will check my channel to see if I forgot to upload it. But check out my cruising playlist, guys, and leave any comments in the comment section. If you have any questions or any suggestions or anything you can give tips to people about this port in Alaska, be sure to leave that. Enjoy the video. take to get there?
It's about a 15-minute drive.
Okay.